Hi, everyone. I love it. I love it. I get stumped right out of the gates. Hi, everyone. This is Killshot from 99 Gaming, and this is Play Dead Live rematch of MIR versus SLY. We are going to have a good one tonight. I hope it might get a little goofy tonight. So I just tripped right out of the gates. I'm loving it. No, I've not been drinking, but I probably should be. So we got some really, really good stuff for you guys tonight. We got a pretty epic surprise, and we're also rolling out the new story, new gear, and a great match. Anytime you've got MIR coming in undefeated versus SLY, SLY's got some trickery. They've had some close losses, but certainly nobody wants to have it all on the line facing SLY. SLY can win anywhere, anytime. We know that. We know they got some great players, and certainly we get everybody together. So got a couple of shout-outs I want to give right out of the gates here. I see Lisa Marie. Thank you so much, Lisa Marie. Appreciate you picking up that silver membership. That is awesome. Thank you for that upgrade. Who else we got here? We got Kel picking up a bundle. We got the Emperor. What's up, Emperor? Picking up a bundle. And we got B-Dub picking up for the Twisted Sisters. Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody, give me a quick thumbs up. Give me a 999 if I'm coming through loud and clear. We got some new items that are going to be in play tonight. And I'm pretty excited about how the new gear that is going to be rolling out relates to the story, because you guys know Friday night was a lot of fun. We were just getting the tip of the iceberg. This Friday's going to be great once we get through some of these great PvP matches as well. But Friday night, we saw something a little bit different, and a couple people messaged me, and there was a lot of buzz about, it's good to see the bounty hunter, and that's nice. You appreciate that, but then you've got Jigsaw, who is a badass, and nobody's even acknowledging Jigsaw. So, and Limbo likes to wear a lot of masks. So if you guys saw the Saturday event, you saw one of Limbo's pieces of armor, and it is PvE. So Limbo really is driving that crossfire, and it is called Tier 2.5. So it is the bridge between Tier 2 and Tier 3 that'll be released in a couple of months. But Jigsaw was not going to be outdone. So tonight you're going to see the introduction of mercenary gear, also called Epic Merc, and it is PvP 2.5, and it's got some pretty good stats on it. So the first thing that I want to say is the base of these stats are much, much better. So tonight you will get the opportunity to get out of the gates before the next faction war and pick up not only your first ever piece of Merc gear, but it's also going to be in a brand new slot that we've never had PvP. So we got that. So that's going to be really cool. So I'm pretty excited. Let me jump into it. So first and foremost, let's talk a little bit about the rankings and the matches. I see Valar in the house. Hello, 999 Army. Kills, Great Mods, channel members, patrons, PDL players, sponsors, super chats, super stickers, and all the teams tonight. And if you're not hyped about tonight, you don't have a heart. So tonight is going to be a whole lot of fun. So check this out. MIR really they proved a point last week. So they were coming in. Vox had a chance to take over first place. MIR got the big victory, 4-0. Look at that point differential, 305. So MIR only giving up 2,285 points. So I know a lot of people are looking at it and saying, hey, wait a minute, MIR can't score, because MIR is last in the league in scoring, 2590. But look at the point differential. So they might be last in the league in scoring, but they're last in points scored on them. 4-0, 305. Then you've got Vox and Arc at a tie. Now what's cool about that, they play each other. So Wednesday night, we've got Vox at Arc, and that is for sole possession of second place. Now what's important about that? Home field advantage. So whoever wins that match, if they win their last match, could get home field advantage if they play each other in the first round. Plus, they could play each other in the first round. So you can see the point differential. Vox got that 160 point differential. And then we got SLY. SLY has a better point differential than ARC, but ARC has a better record. So if SLY were to win its last two, get this. If SLY wins tonight and wins next week, and if ARC were to lose both matches, SLY could go up to third place, and that means that MIR would have to play ARC in the first round. So there's a lot of stuff that can still go down. Now, the one thing that is for sure, if MIR wins tonight, they will clinch the number 1 seed. If MIR loses tonight, then somebody could still sneak into it. It'd be hard to do, but there's a lot on the line for MIR tonight. MIR 5-0 would clinch the number 1 seed, which means they'll get to play the number 4 seed, and they'll have home field advantage. So it's a pretty big deal. So I see a couple of you guys picking up the bundles for tonight. So I'm pretty pleased about the bundles, and I'm going to leave it up there while we do the pre-match buffs and all of that. But there are some new items that are in the bundles. So there were a lot of stuff we introduced this weekend. So if you missed out on this weekend, you're going to get a chance to get some of it tonight, some of it. So let me show you what's in the bundle. And, of course, the big highlight is that Merc gear. And I'm going to explain it to you. It is a brand new slot. It is called the Merc. It's the Epic Merc Medallion. So what does that tell you? That you can actually wear the PvP slot in the next slot now. So it's a brand new piece. It is ATT 16, so you guys can use it not today. You can use it for your next match. Remember, we don't gear up the gear because we've already got the stats calculated. But let me show you what the bundles are like tonight. I am really, really liking the combos. So we're starting out with the Silver Bundle. Silver Bundle, brand new Heal Brew, Pet Revive. Check this out. In the Silver Bundle, I don't know if we've done this before, but TS15's in the Silver Bundle, and adding pet skins in the Silver Bundle as well. Then we get down to this Red Bundle, and you guys are going to love this. Fury 4, Stout Elixir, a wild card. Look at these next 6. Vox Ruby, Max Meta. Max Meta, we rolled it out this weekend. You attach that to your weapon. Gives you a H4 or a D4. Double the current meta. PvP Arcanite. We've seen that last couple weeks. I want to put one more in there. And then this bottom row, the Ammo Rojo, 2 of those. Brand new Max Graph. That is a B5 D5. B5 D5 for 1 piece of tape. And then that awesome, awesome set of arrows. That is the Rust Arrow. It is Drain AP1. No limit to those. There's no limit to those. So you can hit somebody with it. You can keep on draining their AP. One thing we want to do tonight is Gus is, we haven't seen him in a little while. So if you pick up the red or the gold, you get Gus. And then this middle one, nice grenade replenishment, but hopefully you don't miss this. There is Blaze. Blaze is a fire pet. He is not a pet. He cannot be killed. So Blaze will continue to hit him unless you provide a chill effect. So you can play Blaze tonight. You pick up these bundles. You got your Aqua, your Turbo, Sly Fly, all of your faction grenades, and then of course we put in that super, super powerful magic Mike grenade with the plaid. And then look at this. You guys are going to love this green set over here. Heal and Seal. Essence Smoke, Immune Elixir, Pet Repellent, Seal and Thrill, Seal Smoke. We actually brought back the original Seal Smoke. So right there, you've got 3 different seals in one bundle. And the most widely used tape that's out there is Elysium. First time we've ever done this. Check this out. 8 Elysiums. 8 Elysiums in that green bundle. 8. So, unbelievable. But we're not done yet. Remember, every bundle you pick up is a Cosmos. And, of course, the big, big prize of the night. The Epic Skins, the Gold Wax, the Bionic, And the Merc medallion, the base on the Merc, all the PvP, all the battle is H3D3, not the Merc. The base on the Merc is H4D4. H4D4 is the base. So this particular medallion is a H4D7AP1. H4D7AP1. So it's a brand new slot because now you have a PvP necklace. It also is going to give you a huge damage boost. But all the Merc gear as it is released is going to be H4D4 base. So if there are 12 pieces out there, you can figure that alone. If you collect the entire Merc set, that is going to be 12 health higher and 12 damage higher than your battle gear. So, this is the first piece of Merc gear. It will likely not be here Wednesday night, but I would anticipate there will be another Merc piece of gear. So, the gear is going to be pretty crazy. And you can mix match it. You can wear your battle gear and then put the pieces in that you need with the Merc as well. You're going to have to, right? I mean, as you build up the Merc set. But it is a custom set. It is 2.5, and it is the gear that Jigsaw is wearing. Jigsaw is in full Merc gear. And you'll see why. So, we are kicking off the night with a awesome assortment of items. And as I said, we also put a couple other, the gold wax up there for your armor. So these are several of the new items. There's plenty more new items that are going to be rolled into this weekend. But I see a few more bundles popped in up there. We've got, thank you Valar. Valar picking up all. Bones picking up all. Deadly Dimes picking up all. Dow picking up all. Joe picking up all. Will going red, gold, and silver. Jim picking up gold bundle. Dimes picking up gold and silver for football. And, of course, as promised, the NPC of the hour, we might as well get Tiny in a nice piece of Merc gear. So Dimes, Tiny is going to be rocking the first ever Merc medallion, and more to come on that. I see you, Trigger. Trigger, that is a picking up that bundle. This certainly is the one that medallion is, even if you stay with battle gear, that medallion is kind of that missing piece. It's that extra PvP piece. So we will likely have the Merc, the battle gear was 10 pieces. The Merc gear will be 12. Tiny should be dancing. All right, I'm going to leave that up there a couple more minutes for you guys to take a look at. Unbelievable set of items, especially with the new items. Rust Arrow is ridiculous. So let's do this. We got a great match in store. So we got a couple more people to probably log on. Also, if you guys did not know, I know we sold some grenade bundles. The grenade bundles are also available every stream that we do. I saw the Emperor just picked up a grenade bundle. It's starting to grow. So as we introduce more grenades, and I would anticipate some more coming this weekend, this grenade bundle is just going to, one day it's going to be 100 grenades. So you're going to be able to pick up a bundle one day and get 200 grenades. So we are certainly working our way up to that. But that is the grenade bundle. it is getting more and more impressive every single week. That is some serious replenishment. But the Merc gear you'll see over the next couple weeks, and especially by the time you guys get to the farm faction wars, we're going to have a couple people in full 2.5 Merc gear. And you will certainly see the difference. I mean, that's an extra it's an extra AP1 before you even calculate the damage. It's a brand new slot to give you an extra AP1. So if you're rocking AP7, that's over 10% increase in your armor pen, and then you add the damage and the health to it, the brand new base and the Merc gear, all the battle gear 3-3, all the Merc gear 4-4. So for 12 pieces, that's a big, big upgrade. All right, so the home team tonight is SLY, and SLY has chosen to go last, and they will be low. So I'm going to start out with Team MIR. And we have all the starters here for MIR, no particular order: Amanda, B-Dub, Moon, and Kel. If you can give me your pre-match buffs. And Merc gear may be available in the future. Epic, as you guys know, with the Epic Battle Gear, the only way you could get Epic Battle Gear was through the bundles, and then when the cards started coming out late in the season. So Merc, the Epic Battle Merc, will only be available in the bundles. All right, so we got, look at Unforeseen getting out of the gates. Eli on Deacon Dagger. 2 max graphs. All right, Amanda going double max. And Eli turbo and bow wax. Kel going double max. Eli on TS15 and turbo. B-Dub going double Eli. Max graph. Stout. Gold wax. Bullet and blade. All right, if you guys don't know what gold wax does, 10% boost to your armor. So give me a second. I got to reconfigure some things here. All right. And Moonshot, black blue graph. Stout and Eli. And Boax. All right. That is our starters. So now let's go over to the home team. Dimes, Will, Amy, and Ray. Dimes, Will, Amy, and Ray. Give me your pre-match buffs. Will going double black. And Eli on the TS-15s. Also going stout. Bullet and Boax. Amy going turbo. Max Grab and double Eli. Evoke and TS-15. Good stats tonight. Don't let the SLY record fool you. They got great gear and great stats. It's going to be a good one. And then Heal and Seal and Essence, got you. All right, Dime's going to go immune. Gold Wax. Max and Eli on Shaw and also Rose. You got it, Jim. And Ocean Man. Double black. Eli on Max Mask. Turbo. Bullet and Bow. All right, that is, I got you, Julia. That's our starters, everybody. So now let's get to the second unit. And we're going to start out with MIR. So I got Fly Rod, Ben, Julie J, and Nixie. Fly Rod, Julie J, Nixie, and Ben. Fly Rod going immune. Second unit going to be huge tonight. These second units match up really, really well. Black, Blue, and Eli on those TS-15s. Ben, Julie J, and Nixie. Ben going stout. Blue graph. And double Eli on the TS10 and the 15s. Did I miss Julie J? All right, I see Nixie. Eli on grog. Black gold, and you can't use all three graphs. You can only use two graphs. All right, so instead of the red, we're going black and gold. All right, so we'll take Julie J off of the second team, and all right, let's get Chuck, Tiny, and Animal. Chuck, Tiny, and Animal for the home team. Animal, double black with Elysium. Oh my God. Chuck. Or I'm sorry, Joe. Wow. Wow. I'm looking at these stats. They're looking good. All right, Tiny's going to go immune. Gold armor wax. It's a very good thing. Well, I don't know. I mean, the pack opening was good for you this weekend. Gold, black, and Eli for Tiny. On the TS15s. And where's Chuck? All right, once we get Chuck, we're about ready to kick this thing off. All right, you got it, double black. All right. Who is ready for some good PvP tonight? If you guys are ready to kick this thing off and have a great time tonight, give me a 999, because we got, I told you guys, we got some new gear in store. So we got that. We got some legendary players here tonight. I mean, we got the great team from MIR. Wait. No. What do you mean? I don't think MIR needs a security detail when they're walking out to their match. Something. No, everything's safe here. The stadium should be fine. All right. You guys ready to kick this thing off? I'm going to give you guys the order. Hold on a minute. You guys be careful. Be careful going out to the stadium. There's something strange going on here. MIR and SLY have a match tonight. Just drop in, pay him a little visit. Nothing too dramatic. Are you guys all right? That was a close call. I really thought something was going to go down, but apparently, okay. Whew. All right. What is going on here? These guys are everywhere. Come on, guys, get out of our match. We got a good one tonight, and these max guys just keep popping up everywhere. So I guess apparently you guys are being watched. Got some fans tonight. All right. So I did mention that we've got Team MIR, we got Team SLY. MIR is going to go first, and the order for MIR is going to be Kel, Moonshot, Amanda, and B-Dub. And on the other side, Team SLY, we got Amy, Dimes, Will, and Ray. So it's going to be Kel, Amy, Moon, Dimes, Amanda, Will, B-Dub, and Ray. So got a good one tonight, and Kel, you're first. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off. Kel, you got 20 seconds. All right, so Kel's going to go TS-15, 5 big reds to the wall. All right, Kel doing a little bit of damage to the wall right there. And we are going to take down Black and green. Black and green. And Kel's going to go proxy bomb to the flag area. So a couple good moves there. Playing a little bit of defense and a little bit of offense. Remember, wall damage will change from week to week. Amy, you're on the clock. I'm sorry, wall health will change from week to week. But it's the same for both teams. All right, so Amy is going to summon King to Amanda. She's also going to go TS15. Her and Kel both have TS15, and they both have turbo, and they both have similar damage. So they're going to do similar damage. So we're going to take down a black and a green, and we got a tie match. Now, Amanda, King does not get to choose his legendaries. So Amanda, if you can type your legendaries in chat, please. All the legendaries that you have equipped. And, well, you don't have to type Deacon, actually, because Deacon has Eli on it. All right. So, King is taking the MIR mask away from you. So, Amanda, your MIR mask has been shoplifted. All right, so King steals the MIR mask. Amy hits the wall, and Moonshot, you're up. You got a 20-second timer. All right, Moonshot is going to go SP3 to Bones and steal her blue. And he's going to go Red Finney to Ray. Oh boy. Here we go, Ray. Get ready. Ray's like, we've seen this before. All right, so Red Finney Ray is going to go in, and remember, he's going to hit you every time until you kill him. So he is a D10 with the Red Finney, makes him a D20. We're going to mitigate that down to 17. So Ray, I've got you at 83. So Red Finney is on Ray currently. Deadly Dimes, your first move of the night. You got 20 seconds as well. All right, we'll start out with Red Paul. I love me some Red Paul. So, Red Paul is a double striker. So he is a D15, D15. Moonshot is going to mitigate some of that as well. But Red Paul goes in, Moonshot. We're going to give you D11, D11, which is 22. We're going to take you down to 78. Now, unlike Red Finney, Red Paul double strikes and then goes away. But Dimes is going to also blue spark herself to get a slight rage or slight damage boost, not an enrage with sparks. And she's using a max 11 with purple gel. All right, so Dimes, I'm going to slide you out to about here. Not huge movement, but we're okay with that. And the purple gel, Moon, is probably the least of your worries. Because she's also hitting you for AP7. So Moon, I got you going down to 27. Hit with the gel. I'm going to take you down to 71 and 27. And I got you purpled out. All right, Amanda, you're up. You got 20 seconds. You got some turbo elixir on you. Quick damage check. We got Moon at 71-27 under purple effects. We also got Ocean Man 83 and 28. 83 and won't tell you the other one yet. I almost did it. All right, Amanda's going to go SP3. And she's going to take Will's blue. Two starters both lost their blues. And she's going to go AP2 arrow. To Will with the turbo in effect and the Vulcan. All right, she's got direct line of sight. Will, she's also rocking AP6. So AP6 plus AP2 is AP8. Will, I'm taking you from 31 down to 23. And also the damage from the bow, I'm going to take you to 90 and 23. Actually, I'm going to give her a boost from the turbo. I'm going to take you to 85 and 23. All right, Will, you're up. You got 20 seconds. Summon King to Bonnie for just anything. All right, B-Dub, if you can give me a list of your legendaries, please. Now, Bonnie has Eli on Maxine and also her grenades, TS-15s. Bonnie's going to have to post a spreadsheet of options, Will, just so you know. All right, so we got Avert, Sly Shaw, and MIR Medallion. Bonnie will keep it simple. 1 or 2, you lose Avert. 3 or 4, Sly Shaw. 5 or 6, MIR Medallion. And Timber. Okay, hold on. Now you just got it complicated. Now we got 5. All right. Since Timber was last, 1 or a 2, you know what? We'll even it up. Because MIR Medallion and Timber are probably the strongest and the weakest. So 1 or a 2, you lose Timber. 5 or a 6, you lose MIR Medallion. 3, you lose Avert. 4, you lose Sly Shaw. All right? 1 or 2 Timber, 3 Avert, 4 Sly Shaw, 5 or 6 MIR Medallion. So we'll keep the 2 Shaws in the middle. So she picks a 5. All right, it is a 3. So she does lose Avert. Yes. All right, Avert Cape is out of play. It's probably a pretty good one to have King take, Will. And Will's also going to fizzle and detonate Rojos. So Bonnie, Rojo, and Avert, both out of the game. B-Dub, you're up. 20 seconds. Good mix of items first round. That's what they're there for. All right, so start out, Bonnie's dropping the Ghost Smoke. It is on the ground, surrounding her. She's going to bring Percy to Will. So Will, we're going to get some deadly venom. For 10, 30, and 60. So Will, we're going to take you down to 75. First hit from Percy, and it will scale up in a hurry. So we got Ghost Smoke on the ground that will go over to Will next turn. We got Percy hitting Will, first time for 10, then 30, then 60. Not hitting him. You don't have to attack him. The deadly venom is hitting you, and it scales up. And then Bonnie's going to turn around and hit the wall, TS-15. And 5 Frost. With no turbo, We take down the green block, and the blue blocks are a little lighter, so blue block goes down as well. Green and a blue. All right, Ray, you got red Finney at your ankles, and you got 20 seconds. Health totals, Moonshot 71 and 27. Will 75-23, infected by deadly venom, and Ray 83, and he has to deal with red Finney. So Ray's going to attack. He's going to kill red Finney. So we currently have no pets in play. No pets are in play, and he wants to go proxy bomb. To the flag area as well. All right, everybody, one round in the books. MIR has a slight lead on the block of walls. Kel, you got 10 seconds this round. Round number 2. All right, so Kel's going to bring Vince to Ocean Man. All right, Ray, Vince pounces in. I got him hitting you for 10, knocking you down to 83. Now, after Vince hits you, he jumps over in front of Will. Hasn't attacked Will, but he's not there for you to hit him, Ray. He's in front of Will. All right, Kel's also going to go TS-15s. And BT7 times 5. With turbo still in effect, Kel. And the blue seem to be going down pretty quick. 2 blue down for Team MIR. Amy, you're up. 10-second timer to Amy. All right, Amy's going to summon Dweezy. We love Dweezy. And Dweezy's going to steal some unholy smoke from B-Dub. Dang, Bonnie. They are absolutely raiding the cupboards right now. And Amy's going to go TS-15 with 5 box. And Amy, I got you taking down a green, a blue, and because of your turbo, you damage the next blue just a little bit. Slight damage on the next one, not enough to take it down. Moonshot, you're up. 10 seconds, Moon. All right, Moon is going to summon Toxie to Ray. Ray, Toxie zooming in for that D25. First time, remember, regular Toxie hits you for 25, 25, 25. I got you being hit for 21. So we're going to take you down to 52. You are under the effects of deadly venom. You and Will both under deadly venom. And Moon is going to go TS10 with 5 hybrids. Moon goes TS10 with 5 hybrids. Takes down one red block. Dimes, you're up. Moon, 71-27. Will, 75 and 23 under effects of deadly venom. Ray at 52 under effects of deadly venom. All right, so Dom's going to drop Ghost Smoke. And she's going to target Moon for the next turn. And she's going to go Red Toxie. Straight at Moon. Moon, he's coming in hot. Yep, you are. Red Toxie is coming in for 35. But you're not going to take 35. You're going to take 26 of it. It's going to put you at 45. And you are deadly venomed. And Dime's going to go TS15 and 5 hybrids to the wall. And Kel's going to go Legendary and go Phantom Cape to take out the Ghost Smoke. Now, Amy's already damaged the wall a little bit. Two blue blocks, no problem. Didn't quite hit the red block. Amanda, you're up. 10-second timer. Red plasma to Will. Send red to Will. Red something going to Will. Can't send Gus to Will because Will's already under the effect of deadly venom. Can't be double venomed. All right, Amanda's going to send Mac in. Sending Mac to Will. To hit you next turn, Will. And she's going to go red plasma to Will. So red plasma arrow. Will, you're going to take damage, plus you're going to take 6 AP. So I got you at 17 and 65 and under the effects of deadly venom. Will, I got you up. All right, he's going to summon Toxie, first and foremost, to Kel. Kel, you got some pet mitigation, so Toxie's normally going to hit you for 25. We're going to hit you for 20. So we're going to take you down to 80. And Will, you are not in range. Okay, Amanda, no problem, no problem. Oops. All right, let me correct that. So you cannot purple spark Kel because you're not in range and you have no line of sight. So we're going to take Amanda down to 80. She's deadly venomed. And the heal's fine, Will, but the spark is not. Still with me, Will? All right, so confirm that location. So that's going to give you pet, heal smoke, and attack. All right, and we're going to slide him over a little bit so he has line of sight. So he's going to hit with a legendary crossbow to moonshot the chameleon with a rojo. So Moon, I'm going to take you to 35. Well, let me ask this first. Any action out of MIR before I resolve damage? Yes? No? All right, Moon is going to play Psycho. And that is going to absorb the damage in the AP that Psycho would have done. All right, Will, you are no longer under the effects of Percy, but I do have to have you take a die roll. Actually, we don't. You're going to get 50% of that back. So I've got you back to 100. And 25 of your 31 base. All right. Bonnie, you're up. You got a 10-second timer. Your ghost smoke will resolve this turn. We're under 10 minutes to play. Healing has been nerfed. Purple effects, even the purple effects that are currently active, have been minimized, not negated, but minimized. And each player will get one additional turn at the end of this round. You cannot heal and seal Moon. You can move on top of Moon and drop heal and seal on yourself. But if you do anything except drop the smoke, it will count as a turn. All right, so Bonnie is going to Red Finny to Ocean Man. Now, Ray, you got a pet on you, and you're still under the effects of deadly venom. So let's resolve the ghost smoke. So we'll, first and foremost, Bonnie's ghost smoke is going to hit you. You're going to take 15 from it. I've got you back down to 85. You were at 100. That ghost smoke is out of play. Red Finny will go in and hit Ray. Ray, you were at 52. I've got you at 34 and deadly venomed. From Moonshot, it will kill you next turn, likely. And B-Dub is going to step here, and she's going to drop a Heal and Seal. Now, they are both covered in Heal and Seal smoke. Has not resolved. And she's going to go TS 15 and 5 Flames. And again, we're taking down one red block. So that's the second red block Team MIR has taken off the board. All right, Ray, your second to last turn, and each player will get one additional turn to finish out the round. All right. The Healing Grog is a full move. You guys cannot attack and also use a healing potion. Remember, visualize the grogs as you got to uncork it, then you got to drink it. So it's a full action. Smokes are half action. Grogs and potions are full actions. Unless they're a rage potion, which is an assist. So Ray is going to go grog. I'm going to take him back to 100. Red Finny is still there. So B-Dub, your pet still active on Ocean Man. All right. And the reason we didn't do a die roll, even though health was nerfed, is because, well, actually, scratch that. Ray, we got to do a die roll. One, two, or three, 25%, 4, 5, or 6, 50%. Picks a 4. It is a 4, so as I said, it didn't matter. Back to 100%. If he would have gotten a 1, 2, or 3, it would have mattered. He would have been in the 70s. All right. Everybody gets one additional turn. This is the last turn of cycle 1. Kel, you got 10 seconds. Make it count, everybody. Bonnie and Moonshot, you are both healed and sealed. So Moonshot, I'm going to kick you back up to 55. You are sealed and Bonnie is sealed. Amanda, you were under the effects of deadly venom, by the way. I don't know if you caught that while you were away. So you are under the effects of Will's deadly venom. All other pets are out of play except for Mac and Red Finny. So Kel is going to go TS15. And you're right, Moonshot. Ray, you're at 84. You're at 34 and you got the 50% from the heal. So Moon, give me Ocean Man, give me a thumbs up and just let me know you got that with the health. Kel TS15 and 5 SLY flies. No, it's a good call, Jason, because the healing nerf came in quicker than what I thought it was going to. So it kind of caught me off guard. Kel taking down 1 red block. So nice 150 point lead. Kel with TS15, 5 SLY flies. And she also went Vile Smoke. And we got Will with Vents. And Vents hops over to Deadly Dimes. We'll get it right in a minute. There it is. All right. No, actually you want it on your flag. We had it right there. All right, so we've got Vile Smoke and Proxy Bomb. I get a feeling they're planning for Tiny. What do you guys think? Setting a nice trap over there for Tiny in round 2. Good move. So we got Vile Smoke, Proxy Bomb, Vents pounced, hit Will, and then he pounced over to Dimes. Will not hit Dimes because it'll go to the next round. And she also took down 1 block. Amy, you're up. Final move for Amy. All right, so let's start out with Paul. So summon Paul to Amanda. All right, Amanda, Paul's going to come in. He's going to double strike. So you're going to mitigate the first one because you have pet resist, but the second one you don't. So I got you at 75. Amy's going to vial smoke the flag too. So we got 2 proxies and 2 vial smokes. And Amy's going to go TS15. And 5 Father Sprinkles. And it looks like you are taking down a red block too. All right, Moonshot. You're up. Your final move of the round. All right, you're going to go with another proxy. And Moon, that goes through fine. But when I said purple effects were minimized and not neutralized, I meant that something really, really crazy wouldn't happen. But dropping your grenade is not crazy. So your TS10 can't blow a proxy bomb, Ray. Your TS10, Moon, and 5 Sias are going to detonate on you and B-Dub. Any reaction from Team MIR before damage resolves. Or is it good? Yes? No? Bonnie, can you make a call on this? Is it resolving or no? All right. Both seals are broken on Moonshot and B-Dub. Neither player is sealed. Kel 100%, Moonshot 55, Amanda 75, B-Dub 100, Amy 100, Dimes 100, Will 75, Ray 84. Dimes, you're up. And Amanda, you're under the effects of deadly venom. So 4 players are damaged at this point. Vile smoke to the defender area. Going to hit Amanda for 10. Amanda, you're at 65. And Dime's going to go TS-15 and 5 aquas. To the wall. And she's going to take down anything from Team MIR. All right, we're going to let it happen. Red wall going down. All right, 50-point game. Amanda, you are up. You're under the effects of deadly venom. You're at 65 and your final move of the round. We got Amanda, we got Will, we got B-Dub, and we got Ray. All right, Amanda's going to drop Unholy Smoke. Which is going to get rid of the Vile Smoke. The Vile Smoke, there we go. And she's going to go Green Arrow. To Ray. Ray, we're going to hit you for AP 6, knock you down to 22. I'm going to take you down to 76. And we're going to give Amanda a 5% kickback, bring her back to 70, and get rid of Will's Toxie. And Amanda's Mac hits Will, takes Will down to 63. One pet still in, 2 pets still in play. Vince we won't see again. Bonnie has red Finney out. Every other play's out of play. Will, this is your final turn of the round. Will is going to blue spark himself. TS15 and 5 MIR Magic. I gotta move you over here, Will. And MIR. Will, taking down 1 red block. All right, we got a tie game. And B-Dub, finish out the final move of the first round. We are even Steven, everybody. All right, Bonnie is going to blue spark as well. And Bonnie, your red Finney is going to hit Ray. Going to take him down to 60. And Bonnie's going to go TS15. Five red glass. Team SLY. Anything. Or will it resolve? Last call. Team SLY. All right, Ocean Man is going to play blue. That is the first blue used by Team SLY. MIR has not used one. They did use a Psycho. And the wall stays up. And Ray, you have one final move. All right, he's bringing in red Toxie, but it's probably a waste because it's the final move. So Moonshot was at 55. He takes him down to 30, and he drops an OC, which wasn't really needed either because the round ends, and Finney would have been out of play. So yes, he did kill Red Finney. He did do some damage to Ocean Man, but that is the conclusion of the round. So we've got an even match at the end of one. Each team, no kills, no flags. Defenders are the same. And there's a lot of pressure coming in on the second unit for both teams. So we've got Bonnie, pick a number 1 to 6. Odd, you stay in. Even, you go to the bench. Odd, you stay. Even, you go. She stays. Kel, you'll be going to the bench. Bonnie will be moving into the number 2 position for Julie J. All right, we got Chuck, Tiny, Animal, and Amy and Deadly Dimes. Dimes, same rules apply to you. Actually, Dimes, since you're playing 2 characters, I'm going to give the tiebreaker to Amy to speed the game up. So we're going to bring Amy in since you're already playing Tiny. Amy, you'll stay in. You'll go into number 4 position. All right, let me give you brand new lineups. Who's out, who's in. The bombs and the smokes stay. All right, B-Dub, I'm going to start with you. And Bonnie, you can completely reset your lineup since you are covering for somebody. So Bonnie, place your 4. Let me know who's going to be in each position. And Dimes, same thing for you. If you can tell me who is going to go where between the 4 that you have. Fly Rod, Tank, Rover, Nixie, Defender. All right. Nixie, you go down here. Fly Rod, you go there. B-Dub goes there. And Ben goes into bomber position. All right, Dimes. And the new order is as follows. Nixie will go first, then Chuck, then B-Dub, then Tiny, then Fly Rod, then Animal, then Ben, then Amy. Animal defends, Tiny Tank, Chuck Rover, Amy Bomber. All right, everybody, we got a good match. It is completely even. We've got smokes and bombs and things all over the field. And Nixie, kick it off. You got 10 seconds. All right, Nixie's going to play Faith. And she's going to go TS10, 3 gold glass, and 2 gold R's. 2 animal. Boom, right there. Animal's pretty buff. Animal, I got you taking 15. 85, and we won't reveal your base. All right, Chuck, the Madman, PCP, your first move. Faith is a legendary pet, and it will reduce Nixie's damage by 50%. All right, Chuck, where you at? He was raring to go. You guys, if you can just contact your players and just have them speed it up just a touch tonight. We're an hour and 10 minutes in, and the moves that are 10 seconds are all averaging over a minute per move. So I know there's some dialogue going on the side, so I just need you guys just to kind of ramp it up a little bit quicker. We certainly want the teams to be involved, but we also want players to be very spontaneous and play their characters. Chuck? All right, we're going to start implementing timers in some of these matches once they get up to about 20 seconds. All right, we're nerfing his first attack. We'll keep the timer going, but it's already going to be a lessened attack. If we can't get a response, we're going to skip him. All right, Dimes. We're going to skip Chuck, and we're going to go to Bonnie. And, all right, there he is. All right, Chuck, if you were about to be replaced, so if you're not here for your move, we were going to skip that move and bring somebody off the bench. All right, and he's attacking people that aren't even in the game. Neither player's even in the game. All right, Sly, you guys can work on this. I got to sit him. So, Bonnie, it's going to take 2 hours to get this round done. So, we're going to skip Chuck's move. We're going to sit him down, and we will bring in Deadly Dimes. Tammy? Might work out better for Team Sly, to be honest, but you do miss the turn. Dimes was the next highest health on the totem pole. So, Bonnie, you're up. All right, she's going to vial smoke to defender area. So we'll start out with the vial smoke. So we're going to hit animal for 10 right out of the gate. So it's going to take animal down to 75. Then she's going to go red Rex to animal. And red Rex going to keep hitting. So we're going to start out with 15, Joe, taking you down to 60. And TS15 with 5 Sly Flies. To the wall. Anything out of the second unit before Bonnie takes down this wall. Dimes, Tiny, Animal, or Amy. All right, Dime's going to use her blue. All right, wall stays up for another turn. Tiny, you're up. Not yet, Joe. All starters, the final round will be 2 turns only. Letting you guys know in advance, well in advance, to get your strategies. There's no way we're going to get in full 3 turns in round number 3. That's for the starters, not this round. So again, if you're just tuning in, we got a tie match. All right. Tiny. Dimes, Tiny. Nothing, Dimes. I got nothing. Type it again. Still nothing. All right, summon Red Toxie to whom? Or summon Red Ted to whom? I just need a target now. All right, Red Ted to Ben. There we go. Ben, Red Ted is coming in hot. I got you at 90 and 14 after Red Ted. And Fury 4 and TS15 and 5 Aquas. All right, MIR. The wall's obviously going down. Anything for MIR? All right, Nixie going blue. First blue of the night for Team MIR. Both are protecting that last piece of wall so they don't reset and get that extra jump. So great strategy on both parts. Fly Rod, you're up. 10 seconds to Fly Rod. MIR's used a blue and a Psycho, and Team SLY, 2 blues. All right, he's going to go red Finney. So Joe's got a red Finney and a red Rex on him. Red Finney. Joe, I'm taking you down to 40. And Fly Rod is going TS15. And 5 red glass. All right, Team SLY. You know what's going to happen here. Is the wall going to come crumbling down? Your call. Dimes. All right, I'm taking it down. You guys really want to stop him, you'll know. You know the wall's coming down, so done. All right. Dimes using tank page 1. Preventing the damage to the wall. That is Tiny's legendary, or Tiny's class ability. All right, Animal, you are at 40. You got 2 pets hitting you. And you got 10 seconds. All right. It's actually fairly good. So he drops Unholy Smoke to get rid of the Vile Smoke. And he goes Orange Crush for the pets. And he does kill both pets. And he gets rid of the Vile Smoke. Still at 40, Joe. But you did take out 2 pets and some smoke. 10 man, you're up, 10 seconds. And then Amy, you're up next. We got Nixie, B-Dub, Fly Rod all at 100, Ben at 90, Dimes, Tiny, and Amy at 100, Animal at 40. All right, Ben is bringing in Toxie. All right, Joe, I got you down to 20. You are in no man's land again, and you are infected by deadly venom. And Ben is going to go TS10. And 5 pinks. All right. Going once to the wall, going twice to the wall. The wall is about to come crumbling down. Unless Sly wants to type something. All right, done. First wall is taken down. So we're going to reset the wall and set points. The last 50 is in the books. All right, and Amy, final move of round number 1, 10 seconds. Amy's going to go red. Finney to Ben. Ben, I got you going down to 70 and 14. And TS10 and 5 hybrids. MIR. Any call on that wall before we reset it? All right, wall is down. Nixie, you got a 10-second timer. Each team is taking down a wall. Nixie, you're up. And we are back to a tie game, everybody. Nixie is going to go TS15. Three red glass and 2 SLY fly. Animal has taken lethal damage and is affected by deadly venom. Yeah, you can't use Psycho on grenades. All right, it's going to hit him for 25. Amy evokes. Ghost Smoke doesn't hit this turn. So Amy evokes. Instead of 25, he takes 12. Joe, you're sitting at 8, and you're still under deadly venom. And Ghost Smoke is on the ground, which will target Joe next turn. Dimes, you're up. your first move of the second round because you were subbed in. Not showing up, Dimes, if you typed it. Nothing. Tiny's not up. You're up, Dimes. Okay. So she's going to Phantom Cape the Ghost Smoke. Got it. So Ghost Smoke is gone. And Dimes throw Heel Smoke to Joe. All right. Joe surrounded. Ghost Smoke is gone. Joe surrounded by Heel Smoke. B-Dub, you're up. And Flare to Ben. Fine. Taking Ben down to 12. AP 12. All right. Heel Smoke resolves. So Chuck is back to 58. Ben's Toxie is no longer on Chuck. And Bonnie's going TS15. Five black glass to the wall. Black, green, and green. All right. So pets resolve first. So Bonnie is going to go red tray. All right. So let me resolve this. All right. Pets always resolve first. Bonnie cast red tray to Animal, who is at 8. Animal surrounded by Unholy Smoke. So he's in purgatory. So red tray will take Animal down to 1, but he'll stay alive. And then the Healing Smoke still resolves and still takes Animal back up to 51. So Dime's Healing Smoke basically kept Animal in purgatory for it to resolve. All right, and we've got damage to the wall. Tiny, you're up. 10-second timer for Tiny. We have MIR with a 25-point lead. Very, very close match, everybody. All right, Tiny is going to go TS15. BT 7 times 5. And guess what? We got a tie game again. Fly Rod, you're up. You guys are just tuning in. MIR and SLY going punch for punch. Some good moves, some questionable moves, some skip turns. We got a lot of stuff going on. They're putting the heat back on Joe. We got Trey again to Animal. I got Joe back down to 31. And Fly Rod is going TS10 and 5 aquas. Double blue for Fly Rod, 50-point lead. Animal, you're up. We got Ben at 70 and 12 base. We got Animal at 31 total life. Everybody else looks like they're at 100%. Can't do both, Joe. You can summon, you can smoke, you can heal, you can't throw a grenade and use a heal grog. Summon grog, smoke grog, not attack grog. All right. You got a half a move left if you want to do something else. But the grog, we're going to go ahead and resolve that. All right, Joe, 1 to 3, 50%, 4, 5, or 6, 100%. Pick a number, Joe. Picks 5 and red what to Nixie? He gets a 1. So as a 1, he's going to get 50% back. Still going to take him back to 81 with the grog. All right, Red Bert. And she has Faith out, so she's only going to take half damage from it. Nixie, you're at 95 and 19. All right, Ben. We're under 10 minutes to play, everybody. Healing has been nerfed. We got Ben, Amy, and each player will get 1 additional turn, and then we'll finish cycle number 2. So, Ben, this is your next to last turn. Under 10 minutes to go. All right, Ben is going to drop Flight Smoke. So Ben is surrounded by Flight Smoke, and he's going to go I think that question has been answered about 30 minutes ago, guys. So please stop asking it in chat. I understand you were here. You also have to understand we waited 10 minutes. And you guys have to refresh on a regular basis. So once we get into the game, we just can't go back and forth in time because it's so disruptive to everybody else who's trying to get a game flow going. If somebody dies, Chuck or somebody else will get in, but otherwise the turn plays out and then the starters come back in. Same rules as every week. All right, back to the match. TS-15. Five more pink. That's 10 pink grenades, Ben. Tin Man is taking down blue and damaging the red block, not taking down the red block. And Amy, your final move of the round, and then each player gets one additional turn. Okay, I'm going to resolve this. So here's how this is going to play out. Amy has red Finny on Ben. Because there is no unholy to deny Ben from flying, Ben flies. Red Finney has no target. Goes out of play. So remember, the smokes always resolve first. So the smoke resolves, Ben flies, Red Finney has no target. That was cast on a previous turn. So Amy can cast Red Ted to Ben because her Red Finney is no longer in play. So Red Ted is going to fly in, hit Ben for 10 and 3. Ben, I got you at 60 health, 9 base. 60 health, 9 base. Amy's also going to go TS-15. And 5 SLY flies. Anything from MIR as we resolve the wall damage. All right, wall damage is resolved. We're taking out two blue blocks. All right, Nixie, you're up. Final turn of the round. Each player gets 1 additional turn. And then starters, you will come in. You have 2 rounds once the starters come back in. Plan your moves accordingly. It's a very close match. All right. Engineer trap. Check. Blue spark. Check. TS-15. That's your 5th red glass, and SLY fly, your 4th. And target. All right, to animal. All right, so animal, eating another 20. So I got Joe at 61. Dimes, you're up. Final move of the round, Dimes. Yeah. And if one of you guys on the bench can message Chuck, he doesn't even have audio. So if he doesn't have audio, I can't even narrate what he's doing. And I can't type all of his actions and moves. So at a minimum, he's going to have to get his audio fixed. All right, Dimes is going to go Frenzy. Oh, boy. All right, so Dimes, I'm going to have to put you here. And she deals 9. So that would have been lethal damage. Fly Rod uses page 1 to protect him. That was lethal damage. The Frenzy would have added 2. Great move by Dimes. Very well planned out. She was hitting him for AP 9. And Fly Rod just avoided the damage. Well played. B-Dub, you're up. Actually, it would have been 13 Dimes with the Rojo. Ben still at 60 and 9 AP. That might have been the play of the game so far. That was a good play. All right, B-Dub bringing the TS-15. 5 SLY flies. Dimes, Tiny, Animal, or Amy, anything before we resolve this wall? Quickly, yes, no, doesn't matter to me. All right, we're taking it down. Red block, gone. Another 50 for Team MIR. All right, Tiny is up. Tiny's on the clock, 10 seconds. Tiny, TS-15. BT-7 to the wall. Blue block. and some damage to the red block. Doesn't take the red block down. Fly rod, you're up. Fury 4 and 5 with a TS10. And 5 SLY flies. Team SLY, last call. We got Fly Rod, we got Animal, we got Ben, and we got Amy. Finishing out the second round. All right, we're taking down 2 red blocks. Ben had damaged the first one. Fly Rod hits and gets a Fury 4 boost. 2 red blocks going down. Animal, you're up. Your final move. You guys got to type it before I resolve the block damage. Not going to fly. When I announce final call on the walls, you can't wait to see when the wall's going down to cast the blue. All right, if Animal TS10, 5 Aquas to Nixie. TS10 and 5 Aquas to Nixie. 25, Faith cuts it in half. Nixie, I got you down to 83. And Ben, finish out the round for Team MIR. Ben, your final move of the round. Ben going Fury 4. TS15. And another 5 pinks. 15 pinks Ben has unloaded on the wall tonight. Second wall going down. All right, we're going to rebuild the wall. And Amy, your final move of the round, your final move of the round. Amy is going to Fury 4. TS 15 and 5 pinks. MIR. And Ben plays blue and prevents it. No damage to the wall. All right, our second unit. Good plays by both teams. Some missed opportunities. Big time there. But the pressure is high. Ben with a clutch play. Fly Rod with a clutch play as well. All right. Let's get all the starters back in the game. Tiny, sorry. Not tiny anymore. Amy, you're still there. Animal, good run there. You stayed alive. Will coming back to Rover. Dime's going to the tank. Ocean Man coming in as the defender. Fly Rod, great play from the bench. Kel going back in. Nixie, great job. Moonshot, Dimes, and Amanda. All right, everybody. Yeah, I'm not doing revive pets from YouTube. You guys send me a message on Messenger. Take a deep breath, everybody. Each player gets 2 additional turns. Plan your moves accordingly. Currently, we've got MIR with about a 200-point lead. And Kel, you're up. All players are back to 100%. Players are rested. All players are back to 100%. Kel's going to play Nolan and target Kel. Ten SLY flies for Kel. Kel going for the wall. Black block, green block, green block. Amy, you're up. 10-second timer, Amy. All right. Amy's going summon Nolan. Amy bringing firepower, trying to close the distance here. Amy's taking down 2 red blocks. Why'd she take down 2 red blocks, you ask? Because the other red block had been damaged prior to Ben casting the blue. So Amy finishing off the damaged block and also doing enough to take down the other red block. Moonshot, you're up. Moon's casting Mustard Bomb to Ray. Fury 4 with a TS-15. And 5 SLY flies. Amy's going to use her second charge of Evoke. So I've got, good play, Amy. I've got blue block. And damage to the next blue block. Amy cut the damage in half. Evoke has been used. Dimes, you're up. Dimes going Mustard Bomb to B-Dub. Dropping Nolan and TS-15. 5 aquas. Team MIR. Any response? Moonshot, bringing blue. That is the 3rd blue by Team MIR. The wall stays up. Amanda, you're up. 10 seconds, Amanda. All right, so we're going to call Ted to Will. Will, we're taking you from 31 down to 28. And Amanda's going to go Fury 4. And she's going to activate Deacon Dagger. Amy. Take 25. Dimes. Take 25. Will. Take 30. And Ray. Take 30. All from Unholy Rain. Will, you're up. 10 seconds. Your next to last turn. Will bringing out the exotic pets. Will bringing out Bruno. So Amanda, Bruno's going to hit you for AP1, take you down to 38 base. It's a lot of base. Even Bruno going to have a little problem with that. But he will continue to hit, so he's going to continue to attack you every turn. Bruno does not go away. He does AP1 per turn. He does AP2 when he dies. And Will goes Mustard Bomb to Kel and detonates. Kel, your Nolan is off the board. All right, B-Dub, you're up. Pretty smart. Bonnie, that was good because I see a trend happening. Bonnie goes Mustard and detonate to Amy. Taking one of the Nolans off the board. And Ray, your final move of the round. Well, your saving grace, Bonnie, was the fact that everybody did not play it because there were some big, big missed opportunities in this round. Ray going Red Sue. To Moon. Going to give Moon a plus 5%. And we can't do all that. All right, so summon Red Sue is a move. Activating Mark for Death is a move. Fury 4 is a move. And attacking is a move. So one of those can't happen. Either the pet, the activation, or the potion can't happen. All right. So Moon, you're affected by 5% toxin. And Ray is going to go Mark for Death, Fury 4, Rojo to Amanda. And she's at 38 base, by the way. So AP 4, AP 8. Ray is going to hit Amanda for AP 12. Any action out of MIR? All right, we will let it resolve. Amanda, you're down to 26. Okay, final move of the round, everybody. Kel, your final move. Make it happen. No Nolan for Kel, but she might not need him. She was saving the Fury 4, though. Fury 4, TS 15 and 5, Silvars to the wall. Blue, blue, and damage to the red. Amy, your final move. No legendaries this round. Healing has been nerfed. Healing probably won't come into play unless the wall is healed at some point. Amy cast Healing Thrill. TS 15 and 5 Love Boats. Amanda. Anything? Or Kel, there you go. Kel goes red, blue. All blues have been used by Team MIR. Amy, you take 10% damage. The heal and thrill probably take care of it this round. Moonshot, your final move of the match. It doesn't matter. You've already used 4, so you won't get to use it. All right, Moon is going to detonate mustard on Ray. Ray did not have a pet, so Ray's just going to take a little bit of damage. Going to knock Ray down to 65. And SLY fly to the wall. And it does a little more damage to the wall. Still doesn't take down the red block. Dimes, you're up. Your final move. Dimes going heal and thrill from the mask. She's going double TS15. And double aquas. And that spells double red blocks, dimes, making it interesting here at the end. Reset the wall, everybody. Game just got a little closer. Amanda, your final move. Man, the TS15 and 5 SLY flies to Will. It hits. Hits Will for 25. Amy's going to split the damage. Will's at 58. Amy's at 88. Will, your final move of the match. We got Will, B-Dub, and Ocean Man. Do they have enough? Does SLY have enough to make a run at the end, everybody? Will, Fury 4, TS15. MIR Magic times 5. Black, green, Green. Blue. Wills tighten it up within 50 points. B-dub. Your final move of the match. Will bringing the Fury 4, tightening it up, making it a race to the end, everybody. Fury 4. TS-15. Jolly times 5. Ray's used blue. Amy's was stolen. Will's was stolen. Dimes used her in round 2. There's nothing they can do to prevent it. If they could prevent it, they got a shot. B-dub taking down the damaged red wall and a second red wall. Ray, your final move of the night. Jump in front of the grenade. Dime's going to stop it one way or another. All right, Ray is going to go Fury 4, TS-15, and 5 Fool's Gold. To Amanda, if they get the kill, they still lose by 50 points. But they don't. Amanda was sitting at 100%. I got Amanda going down to 65. Still in pretty good shape. All right, everybody, let's get the final tallies of the night, and then we're going to talk about how close this match was and if anything could have been done a little bit differently. So, first and foremost, those of you watching, did you guys pick up on some things that you were like aching to say, oh man, do that, do that? So, I want you to think about that a little bit, and let me get the total here. So, MIR, no flags. SLY, no flags. MIR, no kills. SLY, no kills. Defense, both teams defended all 8 rounds. 160 for MIR, 160 for SLY. Wall damage. SLY, 2 complete walls, that's 600 points. And another 50. SLY was 650. MIR 600. Plus another 250. For a total of 850. I'm sorry, 200. 200 for a total of 800. Not 250. Final score. MIR 960. SLY 810. 150 point win for Team MIR. Great match. And as they say, hindsight is 20/20. But raise your hand if you saw some moves or if nerves were not involved that you would have done a little bit differently. Both teams had some great moves. Both teams had some really, really head-scratching moves. It was great. It was good balance. I think both teams kind of messed up equally. That is true, though. Clutch plays at the right time. No doubt about that. All right, couple things to recap on. One, the rhythm out of the gates was awesome. The first round and a half was less than 20 minutes. Then toward the end of the first round, it got a little bit bogged down. Obviously, going into the second round, we got the lineups, we do the switch off, everything else. Second round was super, super long. We could have gotten in, we could have easily gotten in 9 full rounds if we'd had a good transition. So just once again, the thing to work on with your teams, especially with blues and psychos and your tank abilities to prevent it, have an idea that you're going to do that. I'm going to ask anyway because I know that you guys don't want to leave them out of the match. So a lot of times I'm going to say, if you have a blue left, I'm going to ask you guys, you want to do anything? It's not to suggest you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it, but just be quicker on the draw. Just, nope, we're good, or yes, we are. Instead of kind of mulling it over, you got an instinct, you know what you're going to do, so just be ready whenever I throw the question out there. Yeah, good stuff. Good match. SLY, man, they either come out with fizzles, they come out with kings. They got something sneaky planned every week. I sometimes feel like maybe Will is just saying, you know what? Let's just play them close and try a few things, and then when the tournament starts, we'll have it all figured out. So we've got, there's the Emperor. He was watching. Julia's like, where's Vox? So if you guys like this one, we got a really, really good one in store for you guys on Wednesday night. Vox and Arc, I mean, that's going to be a good one. And hey, how about a congratulations, a shout out to MIR. 5-0. They have locked in the #1 seed in the tournament. Now, I'm sure MIR wants to go undefeated, so I don't think they're going to show up next week against Arc and just half-hearted. I don't think MIR wants to go in at 5-1. I think MIR wants to go in at 6-0. However, they do have the #1 seed, so that's really what you work toward. You work toward that #1 seed. That means you get the #4, plus you're also the home team. You get to decide your strategy. So Bonnie and MIR, right now, you guys can already decide who your starting lineup's going to be in the tournament, because you already know you're going to be facing SLY and you're going to be the home team. So Vox and Arc will also be playing. But however they play the next couple weeks can decide who gets home field advantage. All right, a couple things. And you guys give me a 999 if you agree with this. So when, just like you guys are playing the game and you're trying to get in rhythm, when I'm calling the match, I get in a rhythm too. So I want to really scale down on the complaining, the trash talking. What happens is, and I'm not saying I don't want you to cheer and be involved, but the more spam chat that comes up, the harder it is to weed through the chat to get to the moves, and then your eyes go to a certain thing, and then you see this and that, and I'm going to watch The Walking Dead, and your feet smell bad, or why am I not playing in the game? And it's human nature for me to go over about 10 different things. And I'm really trying to dig in to find out who your red toxie's hitting, what the damage is going to be on your red toxie, how much damage you're doing to the wall. And if I'm scrolling through all that other stuff, it slows the game down. As I said, I'm as human as you guys are, and I try to get in a rhythm and sort it out because I'm doing it on the fly. But a certain amount of conversation, we certainly want everybody here, cheering, getting involved. But you guys know when it crosses the line. And just be smart about it. well, Ray, if you said they would go undefeated, then that's not a lot of confidence in Team SLY. In fact, Ray, do you want me to tell you how you could have prevented them from going undefeated? Or should I leave that out and just let it be top secret? Because there were 3 moves you guys missed tonight that were game-changing moves. So, and they have not went undefeated yet because Team Arc is going to play them next week. And I'm sure that Team Arc is going to have something to say about it. I will say, if you go back and watch the match, there's going to be some things that SLY is going to be absolutely disgusted that they didn't do. And there were some easy moves that, like I said, it was a great match, but there were some head scratchers. And it's easy for me to catch it. I'll leave it to you guys to discuss it among yourselves. There should have been some glaringly obvious plays, though. Watch the playback. Say it. I'm not playing your character. If you guys were in tune to the moves and watching them the same way I was watching, they would be obvious. That's why I said maybe less of the trash talk, maybe more of the focus, and those moves will make a little bit more sense. Well, I won't go through specifically. What I will say, because it's over, it doesn't matter. Jason, why they took the foot off the gas on you after you blew up the seal is mind-blowing to me. You were at 55 and unsealed. And they had 3 moves in a row that they could have attacked you. That's an obvious one. So everybody should have saw that one. And I'm sure that's what Moonshot's referring to. But nobody hit him. And, you're here like, okay. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how you should have hit him, but I'm just saying that it'll stand out when you go back and watch the playback. Now, on the flip side, Bonnie played, if you guys want another move, MIR could have put it away early. Bonnie could have played Unholy Grenade on Joe and got rid of the heel smoke that he was surrounded by and then finished him off with Trey. She didn't. She sent Trey in and Joe was in purgatory. So there's a move on both sides right there that could have, one could have killed Joe, one could have killed Moonshot. And it would have been a stronger move on Joe because Bonnie hit the wall and she could have got 100 points for killing Joe and she could have gotten 20 for no defender. So that would have been a 120 point swing as opposed to 50. That would have been another 70 points. So both of those moves, there were a couple more. There were a couple more kill moves. Ben floating around with 9. Yeah, I mean, Dimes hit him, and then after Dimes hit him, nobody else bothered with him. That was another thing. That was a big mistake too. Dimes used, she used her blue instead of Tiny. Yeah, and see, that's what I want you guys to pick up on. So I think a lot of people probably caught that because you guys know Tiny's in there on the second team, but yet Dimes is a starter and she used her blue, which means she doesn't have it for the third round. She caught that after she did it too. And, those type of moves don't really, I mean, those I agree are nerve moves. I don't think that's a tactical move. I think it's just, okay. You're under the moment. So, but look, good stuff. Both teams getting better. I saw some nice mix of items tonight. You look at the scoreboard, and the scoreboard's 150 points, but I think anybody watching it felt it was a lot closer than that until the very end. I mean, the match was tied through like 1.5 rounds. Also, Amy, medic page 2. Probably not essential to split damage with Will when he's at 70. When you could have lessened the damage on the wall. I mean, it wouldn't have won the match, but it would have saved one of those red walls, so that would have been 50 points right there. So instead of losing by 150, you would have lost by 100. So I think there's things just to kind of touch up on. And, we can talk about it. It doesn't mean, like, the more we talk about strategies, talking about it and doing it is two different things. We've been talking about strategies for 6 months, and you get there and sometimes people just freeze. It's the nature of the game. It's really high pressure, and it's fun pressure. At the end of it, as long as you respect the other team and everybody has a good time with it, it's good pressure and it's a good match. And here's the thing to remember. Well, and there's another one. No magic mics. Trigger, that's a great point. Could there be a couple magic mics at the end to sort of tighten it up? Here's the thing, though, before we wrap it up, that I want you guys to really think about is think about where we started PvP in February, solo. And then think about all the different strategies when we went to doubles. How the pets were played, how people were dying. When you're there by yourself, easy for somebody to die in tag team. And then think about the exhibition match that we did and how sloppy everything was, right? The strategy, the scoring, me keeping up with things. So think about where faction wars started. And here we are 5 weeks into it. And look at how much smoother, how much crisper they are, how the rules are I guess they're different. The rules have sort of changed a little bit. And then gear. Yeah, Moon, here's the thing though. See, this is where I disagree. I don't think there's secrets. Everybody has access to the same information. It boils down to execution. I don't think MIR has a secret. I think MIR has a strategy and a game plan, and they execute it, and then they leave a little bit of room for improvising. And if you do those things better than the other team, you're going to win. And if you're off, as long as the other team is off, you can win too. But if you're off and the other team is like super focused, any team can lose. So, I think there's just as much knowledge and ability in every team. But not how they do the move, how they do the... Here's what makes good PvP. The move to the move to the move. It's the third move out that wins PvP for you. Like Fly Rod, saving tank page 1 for Ben and not the wall. That was brilliant. That was a game changer. And what's funny to me, and these are the two best players that do it that I see. You guys may disagree. But Dahlstrom and Fly Rod, I think, are the two best at saving their cooldowns for players. Like Dahlstrom would use Evoke, and instead of using it always on a wall, he would always kind of have it in his pocket and use it to keep somebody alive. And Fly Rod the same way. Fly Rod knew that Ben was the weakest link. And he could have saved the damage on the wall, and he didn't. I think other teams would have kind of saw the clock ticking down and would have been like, oh, I got to prevent this 50 points. and he saved 100 points. So that to me was the difference in the match. There were good moves and bad moves. There were people that could have died. There were people that could have made better moves. But that move was the play of the game. Because it's not you're talking about 150 points. Now, if you just look at score only, you could say, okay, well, it only saved 100 points. They still would have won by 50. I think it would have created a turn of the tides and have been a difference in momentum. So, to me, it would have been anybody's match at that point. But when that move happened, you kind of feel like, all right. And then, of course, Ben using blue at the end. Because I think Amy would have taken down 2 blocks. So between Fly Rod and Ben, that was 150 points save. But, I mean, look, Fly Rod and Ben have good chemistry. So they play that second team the way they played tag team. So it's a nice cohesiveness. So that's the. I'll leave it. There is a secret and a strategy, and I appreciate it. And I'll stop there. All right. Hey, it is 12:10. This is the 5th week of PvP. We got a great one Wednesday night. And then we've got technically the Morgue of Mirrors finale. We'll push through. We got pretty good story for you guys. And no stream tomorrow night. I will be available tomorrow to answer any questions or to do any trades or do any upgrades. And then everybody else get ready for a great match and possibly another sneak peek of Merc gear on Wednesday night. So we'll see you then. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. And, yeah. If you guys forgot the intro, you guys want to dance, or you want to go with the national anthem one more time? All right. This was our intro. This will be our outro. Have a good night, everybody.
MIR and SLY have a match tonight. Just drop in, pay them a little visit. Nothing too dramatic.